Here at Cracker Barrel, we value diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's why we are going one step further to ruin our brand. We are investing millions of dollars into replacing all of brown pegs in the peg game to bright, colorful pegs. Also, we're changing the rules. The white pegs are not allowed to move or jump anymore, leaving the colored pegs to do whatever they want. We call it Down with the Cracker. It's about being fair in an unfair world. Are you down with the cracker?
What's up, guys? It's Benny. It's horrible how the inconsiderate and selfish and elitist decisions at the top of corporations and organizations can lead to the destruction of the lives of people who are much, much lower on the totem pole, who are just trying to get by. On your screen here is Julie Fless Messina in one of her more recent interviews saying that her Cracker Barrel rebrand idea, which nobody asked for and was totally unnecessary, probably the most unnecessary rebrand in the history of corporate America, has been a huge success.
Honestly, the feedback's been overwhelmingly positive that people like what we're doing. I'll give you another soundbite.
Shut up. Okay. So it's ladies like this who get all of the money. She's paid $7 million a year by Cracker Barrel. They get all of the claps on the backs and little awards for being women who've shattered glass ceilings and so on. But it's women like this who actually suffer for her dumbass decisions, which, of course, tank the stock of the company. The Cracker Barrel stock is down through the floor, as is the image and future of Cracker Barrel, but also the future of the actual employees. So the investors, of course, get hit. But what about the people who have to work at Cracker Barrel every day? Watch this video that was just posted in my timeline.
Hey y'all, so as y'all can see, I work at Cracker Barrel as a waitress, and we're struggling. You see all these people? We all got here at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Well, I got here at 4, and I've only had 3 tables tonight. Everybody has had like 2 or 3 tables max. I say at least like 9 tables their whole shift. Like tonight, I've only had 3 tables and I've made $13 total. So yeah, Cracker Barrel, what are we doing? What? Something's got to give, y'all. People got families to feed.
Isn't it amazing? This black woman is sitting there having her career destroyed by Cracker Barrel's woke rebrand, and it's because Cracker Barrel's board says they care about black women that they did this. because Cracker Barrel loves DEI that they did this. Here, I can actually prove it to you, right? So here's Cracker Barrel's website, and here is the black group in the Cracker Barrel website. Be bold. The mission to be bold is to cultivate and develop black leaders within Cracker Barrel organization, utilizing allyship, mentorship, and education to create a continued excellence as well as vibrant and diverse community. Be bold, Cracker Barrel. They also have a bunch of groups for Latinos, of course, and alphabet people, and neurodiverse people, because that's what you really need, and women. Anyway, the point is that they claim, this is classic wokeness, they claim to want to encourage black leadership, yet this black employee can't get any tables because of their idiotic policies. Isn't it amazing how that always works? Wokeness always and only ever hurts the people at the very bottom and benefits the people at the top who are just smug, and she'll just move on to her next job, right? What about this waitress? Cracker Barrel employee confirms their business is way down because of their woke CEO destroying their heritage. She says normally employees have at least 9 tables each. They're down to just 2. So as y'all can see, I'm a waitress. We're struggling. Everybody, Cracker Barrel, what are we doing? Something's got to give. I got families to feed. She's only made $13. Here's a photo of a Cracker Barrel parking lot, not in the middle of the night, but actually in the middle of dining hours, peak dining hours. Cracker Barrel in Mount Juliet, Tennessee at dinner time from John Rich. Normally packed, and now, wow, completely and totally empty. And there are stories like this from across the internet. There's a lot of different and very interesting tales that are being told from behind the scenes. Like, for instance, this behind the scenes account of Cracker Barrel's rapid descent. The company's incompetent woke executives and board were warned repeatedly at every step that they were destroying the company. Here from Fox News. Cracker Barrel CEO dismissed warnings from top investors who called the rebranding obvious folly. Cracker Barrel's slide into rebranding debacle began with a phone call on May 16th, 2024. That day, Cracker Barrel's new CEO, Julie Fless Messino, got on the phone with investors and unveiled the detail for a strategic transformation plan her board of directors approved. The first of 5 pillars in the plan would be redefining and evolving the brand across touch points. Over the next months, Messino and her board of directors dismissed at least 4 warnings by top investors that the rebranding was obvious folly, saying that it was going to fail. Cracker Barrel is not a broken brand, but it has a broken board, he wrote in a scathing 7-page letter to shareholders. He laid out his criticism in a 120-page slide click presentation with the Cracker Barrel in crisis next the company's longtime logo, an old man in overalls leaning over a barrel. The logo of Messino would wipe out, unbeknownst to the investor at the time. With the dynamics of the company executive pursuing politically correct woke rebranding now well documented, a timeline this time last year and a half behind the scenes, Cracker Barrel revealed the classic case of corporate myopia or vandalism, ignoring caution, and barreling forward with rigidity. On the call in May 2024, Messino announced that she'd hired a new leading brand agency to redefine their and strengthening their position to delight guests. Really? Has it been delightful the last couple of days? The other pillars included enhancing the menu, evolving store and guest experiences. Like, why not just stay the same? I don't get it. Why not just stay the same? Cracker Barrel is beloved. Since this lady has taken over, the stock price of Cracker Barrel, which is up today only because President Trump called for the firing of the CEO after this. Did you know this cost $700 million? $700 million rebrand. That's what they spent on this. Donald Trump calls for the firing of the CEO and the stock goes up. But this is what the stock looks like over the last 5 years. You can see a very troubling trend for Cracker Barrel investors as the stock is slowly eroded. It's down by 60% over the last 5 years. It's, again, only upticked today because President Trump called for the firing of the CEO. Now, other employees are also blowing the whistle on Cracker.
Your meatloaf is cooked whenever you come to Cracker Barrel. We throw it in the microwave and then we serve it to you. And sometimes it's still cold.
They're saying that they microwave their meatloaf. The biscuits are too hard.
Look at this. Look how hard these biscuits are at Cracker Barrel. Crazy. You got your rope biscuits now.
So, not the only problem that Cracker Barrel's facing, of course. Nobody can even eat those rock hard biscuits if there's nobody there. Obviously, this is a major problem. This is what a Cracker Barrel looks like locally in Orlando. Cracker Barrel just absolutely on life support at this point. Check this out. This is a Cracker Barrel prime time. Empty Cracker Barrel here. They even got the chairs tipped over. Cracker Barrel. Where did all of our customers go as she blows away? Okay, very good. This is Cracker Barrel next to the Grand Ole Opry. Completely and totally empty. You can see here the wait times for Cracker Barrels, and this one just happens to be the one closest to me locally. This would be at peak time for people to go to Cracker Barrel, and the current wait time is, well, no wait. Not busy at all. Like a third, they've lost 2/3 of their customers, according to this, right? According to this chart, according to the Google wait times. People can spend hours waiting for a table at Cracker Barrel, and now there's no one there. So not good. This is a brand in total and complete free fall. President Trump is trying to save it, saying bring back the old logo, admit you made a mistake, and then do a big press conference, and you'll save your company a lot of money. Just again, Trump saying that has skyrocketed the stock today. Today the stock is up, but it's down bad over the last few years because of people like Julie Fless Messino, who is the woke CEO, who again is someone who will just destroy this company and move on to destroying and vandalizing the next thing. What about her? What about her? I thought you were here to care about Black leaders, Black women, and women, whatever. Like, how does destroying the brand that she works at and the customer base help her? Wokeness only ever hurts and destroys. It cannot create. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.